how's it going, everybody? Robin here from AriesFireTarot. I'm going to give the Gilded Tarot deck a good shuffle here, and we'll do the weekly mini reading. Trying to help you guys out as you move into your week, see what kind of energies are out and about and how to deal. So I'll start pulling some cards, and then once I've got everything put down, I'll flip the view so you guys can see the actual reading and see what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna tapping the deck like that clears the energy, energies that could have been absorbed into the deck overnight from outside influences. My dog is making crunchy sounds. I hope it doesn't get too annoying. So I'm going to start with some cards. So I've got the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords indicates to me somebody that is in a bit of a hurry and trying to move on maybe before the job is done. You can see that this guy has 5 swords here, and he's looking back over his shoulder in a bit of regret with 2 swords behind him. So he's obviously forgotten something or just been careless with something. The Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is an energy of action related to the emotions, which are the cups. It looks like he's coming in pretty quickly. He could have some sort of news, or I don't know why I'm thinking warning. I've never gotten that impression when I've dealt a Knight card before. But we'll put them down and then see what the cards as overall have to say to me. So this is the Ten of Cups. Sorry, I'm wearing a retainer. The Ten of Cups, this is like indicative of a happy home. Either you have this now, or it's coming up soon in the future for you. You can just see that everybody's like in a state of bliss and euphoria, and the cups are like lined up above the gingerbread house here, where everybody is just having a wonderful time and closely bonded. That's a nice card. Oh, barking. Hold on. Try again. So the card that I had pulled but had to pause because of the barking was the King of Wands. The King of Wands is probably somebody with a quiet, creative energy, maybe a little bit timid, not much with the backbone, might have certain beliefs and things, but not absolutely willing to stand up for them. So here is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups speaks to me about somebody that has something not that great has happened. You can see there's like cups are knocked over and their contents have been spilled out, and there's 2 full cups right behind, which is saying there's an opportunity waiting in source, in your vortex. But this guy, he's not over what happened previously, so he's still sort of focused on that sadness, that grief of losing something. I can't stand sleeves. I have to roll them up. And that's right underneath the Seven of Swords. So looks like something was missed and somebody's sad about that, but we'll see. We have the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords is somebody, this is a very successful person. There's like no bullshit with this person. She can be your strongest ally, but if you've ever gotten on the wrong side of her, she'll cut you off. She'll tear a strip off of you in no uncertain terms. And that's right underneath the Knight of Cups. I'll just keep going. The Judgment card. The Judgment is, it means that some decision is being made in favor of the right side. Whether it's your side or somebody that's in opposition to you, I can't say. It's just whoever, I don't want to say deserves, but whoever is in the right about some sort of disagreement or legal matter, the Judgment will come in as it should for the right party or person. It could be a legal document. I'm seeing it's right underneath the Ten of Cups, so that aspect is, it could be possibly buying a home. And then we have the Nine of Swords here, which is basically it's the anxiety card. This is somebody that is up all night sort of sweating life in general. When you see this card, it shows me that you're sort of in opposition with the flow of source. People that are going with the flow of source, that can accept what the universe is bringing them and can accept divine timing and divine incidents. Like we're not in control of anything. Like feeling that we're in control is an illusion and it's a false one. So that's this type of person. They are stressed out about stuff that they can't control. Like when things are happening, worrying about them doesn't help at all. Like it doesn't do anything except make you lose sleep, and you make yourself kind of, and I've been there, it makes you nuts. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go on a pause right now and have a look at these cards and get a feeling of the story they need me to tell people who come across this video. So, un momento. Okay, I'm back, and you can see the cards that I've spread out here for you guys. All right, I'm having a look at them, and things are just starting to come together for me. I see that the Knight of Cups, I see that this is sort of the focal point of the reading. I think what happened is that somebody came in with an offer of love, and it scared the crap out of you. They made promises of a really happy home life, but it's like it stressed you out so badly because I think that you've been hurt in love before, and many of us have, and you're really worried that this is going to happen again. I think you're still looking back at it here with these two cards, with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. I think somebody walked away with your heart and left a couple pieces behind. And I believe that you are still really sad about that. And even though it's gone, like whoever it is that hurt you, they're gone. They're looking back, and I just don't see any sort of scrap of really remorse here. But for some reason, you're still grieving the end or the loss of this relationship. And what I'm getting here is this person wasn't like super nice to you, actually. They might have had some really good qualities. But every time you made a mistake, it's like they just used that sharp tongue and like with negative comments and to put you down, and somehow that made you try harder with them, which actually led them to respect you less. That this like your typical gaslighter that probably wasn't really like feeling your relationship in the first place. What they wanted was to have somebody around, just to have somebody around, like, and that's hard to hear sometimes, but there's lots of people out there like that. They're like, well, I'll settle for this while I look for something better. And I think that's the situation that this was. And even though this was the right decision, regardless of who made it, and I think the viewer is the person that got dumped. I mean, and that's a horrible word, but I mean, people get dumped, people get broken up with. It's not glamorous, but it happens. And I just think it's really important to remember that this was in your own best interest, is what I'm getting here. And there is somebody coming in with a different energy, with the King of Wands energy. And he seems like a really good person with a different type of energy. So, like this King of Wands, I think he came sort of charging in with an offer, because like this guy is usually pretty successful in whatever it is he does, and he does it like quite blatantly and with such confidence that it can be nerve-wracking to somebody that is still sort of not quite over the last relationship. Even though I don't think your ex was a very nice person. And like Spirit is telling me that this is possible for you. This sort of idyllic home life. You know, and people have this all around the world, right? They actually have happy, satisfying home lives. You know, it's not all just a fantasy. This is something that you can bring in. But it's time to move on. Like it's time to just get over what happened with the ex boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife or whatever. The person that ended the relationship, they're not worth. And I'm seeing that not only is it causing sleepless nights and anxiety, it's causing you to berate yourself in their absence on their behalf. All these words that were said, they're cutting like a knife. But you can get over it. You can actually forgive that person for being who they are. Because like my experience is that people that act like that, they're really deeply hurt. And you know what? You're probably a really nice person and you didn't deserve that. So I think it's time to move on, to let the Knight of Cups come in. And you might just want to say, you're kind of scaring me, man, with your perceived aggression. Super confident people can appear, they can appear aggressive when they're going after what they want. But that's where we have to use our adult words to say, yeah, you're actually scaring the crap out of me. Let's tone it down a little bit and like date like normal people. You know, slowly and talk. So I pulled the Four of Wands here. Everybody knows my policy on this word, and yeah, I'm not going to restate it. So, and this is the celebration card. This is people actually being extremely happy about something. They've taken these wands and they've used them sort of as like tent poles and adorned them with garland, and they're ready to party. They're ready to celebrate something. And this is right under your offer from the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, he wants to come in, like he's thrilled to know you, and he just wants more of you. And he may, like he or she, you know, whatever energy, might not know about all of this, about your recent heartbreak and breakup. But somebody that wants to be in your life, you know, and deserves to be in your life, they're going to relate to this. You know, they're going to see that you might just need a little bit of more space and to start as like more like friends or whatever until you get to know each other. And like, I think your trust is gone. I think that's what was left behind in this breakup. It's like these two swords to me, they're representing your heart and your trust. But if you look in the Five of Cups, all you have to do is look over your shoulder a little bit and you'll see that the universe has got more full cups of happiness and joy for you. And yeah, this could be yours here. And it's right beside the Four of Wands, where everybody's celebrating, you know, happy people here celebrating, fabulous castle in the background. And again here, very happy home with people outside, you know, just deeply happy. And I think that's deep down what everybody wants. So really the Judgment card is saying this was the right thing. This breakup that you are having a tough time getting over, it was the right thing for you, because this person with this Seven Swords energy that is promoting this Nine of Swords energy, this was the right thing for you. And this person, they have a lot of healing to do, and that can't be your problem. Even though they probably tried to make it your problem. They are probably not very nice to you at all. And for some reason, you thought you earned that. But you know what? Nobody does. So I kind of want to see what's going on with the Ten of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody that is working really hard. He might even be, like, I'm just getting the sense that this person is kind of on the ladder to success. And he, this King of Wands energy, he or she, that's the kind of mode that they're in for their career. So, and it's really working for them, but you might just want to say, you know what? I'm not an acquisition, I'm a person, and just sort of bring them down to your level emotionally. And think about it. Think what you need to say and what's happening with the Ten of Cups. So I had actually pulled two cards. And I think this one is really important because it's Two of Swords. It's somebody trying to make a decision. And you are trying to make a decision of what to do. But like with the Judgment card here, I think this goes for the past decision of the breakup and the future decision of accepting this King of Wands. And then if you do, it's all it's all celebration here. So you've got to decide here, is the 10 of Cups what you want? Seriously? Would you like that? Would you like that happy home? Looks pretty good to me. Can you handle this guy or girl? The King of Wands. They know what they want. They're probably not being too subtle about it. But once you can decide with the Two of Swords which way you want to go, and if it is in favor of the King of Wands, there's a whole lot of celebrating. The Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. This is like people like toasting happiness. Again, the Four of Wands is like having a party, sometimes even celebrating an engagement. Yeah, I just see, like, the decision is yours, but I'm seeing if you do make the decision to go after this person that is pursuing you, then everything that is predictive of a happy home life in the future, it will be yours. But are you ready? And nobody can decide that but you. But if you are worried that this is the right decision, I see that it is. And I think that this is somebody that could be it, basically. So I want to pull one more card under the King of Wands just to sort of clarify that energy. Well, that says a lot. This is the Nine of Wands, and it means that it shows me that you're not ready to decide. I think you're still really drained from your ex. But there's something to be said about timing. Somebody's been putting in a lot of work here with the Nine of Wands. And they're looking sort of, kind of anxiously at the future. I want one more card. And it's the King of Wands again. So the King of Wands, he's like pretty excited to be in your life right now. But it's just a matter of where you want to go. Are you ready? Can you be? Do you want to be? Because you need to be fair on yourself and this person. If it's the wrong time for you, then let it be the wrong time. Maybe it'll come back again in the future. So, holy shit, sorry. Anyway, really sorry about that. I'm going to try and edit that dog bark, but if I'm not able to do that, please accept my deepest apologies. Anyway, so that's what the cards are telling me right now, that if you recently went through a breakup, there is another really strong partner, either in your life now or they're going to appear sometime in the future. Sometimes, like, because I'm also an empath and I'm a little bit clairvoyant, sometimes the things I see, they might not be happening right away, but they could be happening in the next few weeks or the next few months. One of the cards just actually moved. Paranormal. So, like, if something's not manifesting for you, like in the next 24 hours, let's try to remember divine and perfect timing of the universe. I have no control over that, and neither do you. I'm seeing what I see. And it may or may not apply to you. And human decision impacts the outcome of the cards. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm seeing right now. You've had your heart broken like massively, and it hurt. But the only way to bring in that new partner that it looks like it's meant for you from the universe, like getting that sort of partner energy in the same card in 2 different decks, that's telling me quite a bit. So hopefully you're doing okay and you're able to recover, and all this anxiety can go away, because you deserve a good life, and you deserve a happy home, and you deserve a loving partner. Like, everybody should get that. So anyway, guys, I'll leave it there for you. I hope that resonated with some people. If this feels like your situation, or you're going through it, or whenever you click on this link sometime in the future, if it makes sense to you, let me know. Give me a shout, like the video, or give me a shout in the comments. The comments go directly to my Gmail inbox, so it's nice to see them. Anyway, I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my day, but thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Stay blessed. Okay, bye for now. Bye.